What is Kung Fu to you?
When I think of Kung Fu, I think of obviously the classic Kung Fu movies and of course Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
Kung Fu eher eine Meditationspraxis als ein zum Beispiel Kampfsport.
中国のカンフーといえば口に剣をくわえている感じ
Kung Fu denince aklıma oda dolusu adam döven çirkin bir amca imajı geliyor.
People all over the world share different opinions about Kung Fu. But what is real Chinese Kung Fu like? In order to beat the stereotypes of pursuit of Kung Fu, I gave up a comfortable life in Denmark to come to Vietnam. This is my Hong story. Kung Fu permeates many aspects of traditional Chinese culture. For instance, Cantonese opera. Kung Fu also plays a big role here. While exploring Kung Fu history, I met Liang Xifu. He started learning Kung Fu as a teenager and is now 84 years old. According to oral tradition, Wing Chun descends from Cantonese opera practitioners. Today, very few opera people still retain an old wooden dummy set. And luckily, Liang Xifu agreed to teach me.
呢條用它盲眼眼睛就望住它。OK， 多謝師傅。
This is free.
Yes. We just came to ask if he would teach, and then he said, "Yeah, sure, he'll come."
為咗將我所學嘅嘢傳授落去，我唔計較話要收費啊。
You must have heard this classic stereotype. Every Chinese person knows Kung Fu. In the city of Fatsan, this just might be true.
Oh, look who's walking there.
Oh,
This guy.
oh, this stuff.
好，你好。你好。
爸爸，我哋頭先見到你喺嗰邊打個功夫，其實你係練咩功夫㗎？
哦，佛山詠春拳啊嘛，即係話所收集啊，即係話一啲前輩啲啊，
前輩
主人啲啊。
留個聯繫方式，其實佢係想有機會。
啊。
如果多個喺度，多個都喺入邊啊，係咪一個攬物形好？
哦，look like an oval, like a bird.
Like a bird, yeah.
Move the swing.
Yes.
Taking a casual walk in the parks of Fatsan, you might just run into a humble-looking old man who happens to be a hidden Kung Fu master.
His Sikong, the grand teacher, he's the teacher of this Panam. 1 minute and he explained, well, that's to us, it's kind of like you find a treasure. It's like, oh, wow. Foshan is well known for being a capital of southern Chinese Kung Fu, and it has many generations of practitioners, so it has a very rich traditional martial arts culture.
My interest in Kung Fu dates way back to Denmark in 1992. The ferocity of a Wing Chun performance caught my eyes, and since then I have been a faithful practitioner of the art for 30 years. 10 years ago, I gave up my career as a physical therapist and moved here to dedicate myself to Kung Fu.
Hello. 早晨。
早晨，你有中文名啊？
龍奕星。
龍奕星，我話係咪嚟喺呢度中國揾一個我哋中國個女仔做老婆？係啊，我咯。哦，真係啊！
Kung Fu has brought me kind of like the greatest things in my life. There is never one day where I don't find it not interesting. And of course, it brought me my dear wife here.
Fatsan, the mecca of Kung Fu, also attracts other passionate Kung Fu practitioners.
Yeah.
So I'm here. If you want to pull your hand back,
Disconnect. You follow through.
You
And it's over.
Because it's not so chong. You come up here.
What is Kung Fu to Europeans?
Like they think Wing Chun marked like Kung Fu, fake, useless. So they think like slap fighting. That's what they think.
There is no real Kung Fu left in China.
Like me, Payam gave up a lot to come to Fatsan to learn snake-style Wing Chun from a local master. Before the pandemic, every year we organized trips for dedicated practitioners just like Payam from all over the world to visit local masters and learn real Chinese Kung Fu. Every corner of Fatsan hides traces of Kung Fu. An authentic local spot, the Tin Hoi restaurant. We're here today with some of my Fatsan Kung Fu friends.
All these masters like Li Man, and they came here. Whenever we bring friends here to Foshan, we will bring them here to this historical place.
This is Xiu Sifu. Payam learns Fatsan snake style Wing Chun from him.
这保手打过来，这个位置你看，他对这个武术的执着，想把我师傅的东西传下来，但是现在人我女儿都不学了。
In China, you have the people with the knowledge and the skill, but maybe not too many people are interested in it, who appreciate it. But in Europe, you have many people who appreciate it, so we try to create a bridge.
The Zhen Yun Tong. Here you will witness the best comeback against the stereotype that Kung Fu has no practical value.
大家都公認嗰種係弱者嘅女士，所以他不可能跟人家拼力气、拼拳头，他只能拼技巧。我就不给时间空间你，你根本你那个手根本出不来的，而且我的脚已经吃着你的脚了。这是树枝、树干我都不管，我就砍你的树身。
Today the master is being rather gentle.
Even when people exchange hands, you have a chance to maybe block or move back or cover or do something. But the way he does it, you don't have a chance. Either you end up on the floor or out the window.
按照应该是说以前的中国人的传统就是不叫夷人嘛，所以不是你是全不全的问题，问题你全的这个人是不是值得全？
In this new era, the heritage of Kung Fu faces various prejudices and challenges. Through Kung Fu, I encountered some of the most important people in my life. At the same time, I want to make it my mission to paint a more authentic picture for millions of other Kung Fu enthusiasts in the world. Let's start by exploring this simple question. In Fatsan, what is Kung Fu to people?
功夫學咗之後嚟講咧，一個咧反應敏捷，最主要就強身健體。
Kung Fu is useful.
功夫我嘅理解就係傳承同埋情結。
Kung Fu is life.